There you are. Site layout. So all of them taken already. Who is the bungalow one? Anyone? Oh, no, sorry, no. Who is on factory one? Factory, you take this one. I just put as a podium floor, but whole thing is assuming this is your factory, and then this is empty space for your site layout. This one for factory, or you don't want this one, the factory with this one. Right? Yeah, your factory one will be this one. This one for your factory. Like this is your factory, and this is an empty space for your site layout. Which one you choose? Or if factory is taken on, then the other one is for the one person are taking is a high-rise one. I don't know who. So I purposely have two of this one. Okay. Then the rest, all this is up to you already. For you to select. I thought they already cut it away already. Yeah, all taken. These are all taken already. When they cut it, then all taken. Something very strange. Wait, I thought they already cut it out already. Something very strange already. You see, these are the one they taken out now. See, and when you take this one out, this one is taken out. But then how come still so many? Oh, this one also taken out. This one, this one. I don't know the problem. How many groups do you haven't taken?
A lot.
How many?
1, 2, more than 10.
Then okay, then still correct. Now let me check. Because altogether I have 23 here. Now how many balance? I don't have the number. No, never mind. Okay. Okay then. So okay, now I just want to explain first lah. 20 something. Okay.
You press the cursor. I think you can see the page number. Around 20.
No, 20. But the page is 20. It cannot be. I thought that the one at least 10 of them taken already. Okay. So let's say if you want to take this one so that means you're asked to do your site layout on this so-called empty space here this empty space here. That means this is your future construction item. What you're going to do is not going to calculate the duration of how to do this one now. It's on your site layout. So if this is your units here, how many units you need to design for this one? I can see here is 56 lah. Okay, now 56 units. So what you are going to do is you need to have this item here. So in fact, I should be giving you this item here only. Then you calculate this one. But it so happens that the things are already done already. Because once I take this example, the project for 30 units, these are all the duration to be done for all these activities and sub-activities. Okay. So once this is known, then to do one unit, I just do mathematically. 30 units is 60 days. So one unit is 60 divided by 30, I put 2 days. Clear? So that's how this thing is done. If I were to give you this 2 points per hour and then let's say you got 32 points for your piling let's say, then you calculate I can guarantee you this is your answers 2 days you know, but already given to you the answers. Now for this exercise is for you to put in the quantity. I put it here just to calculate 2 items only, just to tell you how you complete this item. So you go back, if you got piling, you put piling. No, then you put a dash there. My project, no, I piling. Then you go for the excavation. Your project, no excavation, then put a dash there. Then you proceed to the third one. Now to the formwork, to your pile cap or back footing. If you got piling, there will be pile cap. If there's no piling, will be back footing. Then you put the quantity. This one is for formwork. I'm following the construction sequence already. Okay. So formwork, now you know that per unit is half a day. So your formwork, let's say your quantity here is 20 meters square. Okay. So if it's 20 meters square, then how to calculate this one? And this is the formula. Let's say it's a 20 meters square. Okay, I put here 20 meter square. Example theory here. So how to calculate this one will be 20 meter square divided by what is the so-called
0.5.
that means you have your 0.5, that is days, times 8 becomes hours. See, okay, so this one will be hours. Okay, so equals to, what is the figure? This one is 4. 5 hours, isn't it?
5 meter.
Okay, is it 5 hours? No, sorry. 20 this one, divided by this one. Or divided by 5 equals to, no, this is 4, equals to 5.
4.
No, 5. Sorry. 5 meters square per
hour.
Correct? So in fact I should be giving this one 5 meters square per hour, then you calculate this 0.5. But already done for you. So you just calculate reversely lah. This one you must put. And then this is something you must put in. For this one form work, you have to say, okay, in form work, how many, first of all, you need, for one unit usually you put, okay, one so-called carpenter. Okay, so you need a carpenter. Then carpenter usually to do the things, you need somebody to help out. Then you may say, okay lah, for one unit I need one carpenter, or sometimes you may say here could be 2 carpenters. Clear? Depending on how you in your so-called costing exercise lah. And then plus, okay, there are 2 carpenters, and then followed by carpenter definitely won't do the rough so-called the rough work lah, I call it lah. Then maybe you need to have general labor. In this case I'm using general worker. So depending on your ratio or the combination, it can be 2 carpenters and 1 general worker. It can be 2 plus 2 so-called general worker.
So we assume logically.
Yes, you must put logic assumptions. Okay? So if you want to have 2 and 5, so be it. No one can stop you. Clear? Because all these are, as I say, so depending on your experience, all these are things on this one you won't be penalized. You put something unless it's very terrible lah. So this is done. Okay, so you do follow until the very end. So for those people, you find that certain thing is not there, you put a dash. Okay, or certain items there, let's say NSEs to do, then you put them by NSEs, especially M&E. These are all details. Let's say this one, plumbing, you put NSEs. Okay, you put a dash. Now you don't have quantity anything, NSEs. But then here already telling you how long to do it already. For the plumbing. That means add together 1, 2, 2, 3, 8 days. So 8 days for the plumbing for 1 unit to get it done. You want to do the NSA. If you want to do it yourself, these are the time frame given to you already. How to do it is not so straightforward. How to get it done, this is the one that you have to ask your group to put in the logic sequence already. IPA. Okay, so this IPA, once you put it ready, then you go to your AON, you know your duration for your unit already. So this is done already for your so-called question Q22 already. I said half part lah. From this one, then you are going to work on to the table to transfer for your labor requirement and machinery requirement. So once you have done this one and your AON already, then this figure will be transferred to your labor and machinery requirement already. Clear? Then you know per unit these are the numbers. Then you go back to your site layout. Okay, if you take this site layout of 56 lah, whatever figure that you times 56 times will be for your design for your temporary item, for the people lah, for the machine or for the thing is there.
So this one group take one plan.
One group will take one of this layout, because if you take this one, cut it away, then this one will be the next group. Okay, so the next group, if we're talking about link houses, forget about all this blue color one lah. You just take out the link things lah. Then you see how many units to be done lah. So this one will only tell you because you're calculating for 1 unit for all your requirement. If it's 60, then you times 60. This is to size up your layout only. There, you follow? This one is for sizing up your labor, because this item here, when you calculate your IPA and you get your AON, is to calculate 1 unit how many labor machinery required for that unit. So theoretically, if it's 100 unit, it's actually not times 100. It's only the workforce times 100. The machinery you won't times 100. Example here lah. One piling frame lah. Because it so happened that this project got piling lah. Okay, one unit you need one piling frame. Got 30 units, you put 30 piling frame there. You say you're mad lah. Are you clear? Huh? So this one is just for a single unit exercise. These are the things required. But you really want to do for 100 units, you don't times 100 for the machinery. The people you must have, because this is only sizing for the per unit. The people, the resource there, carpenter you must have. If it's one carpenter here, 200 units, that will be 100 carpenter. But usually you calculate per block. You won't calculate all the units. Okay, so you always calculate per block. So this block is from 63 to 71. So this one will be 2, 4, 6, 8, let's say 10. No, 3, no, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 lah. So if it's 9. So that means the resource required for this block is 9 times your single unit. Okay, so usually you won't put all this lah. From 1 to what lah? This one you work as a 9, but then your duration calculation, even you calculate for 1 unit and this whole block. In terms of whole block, you look at it this will be the realistic duration. Whether it's 30 or 14 or 10, the duration is around here already. Okay, but then the labor requirement, if you have 30, then most probably I will times 30 lah. But for machine, I will look towards the per block basis. Okay, yeah. For labor, I repeat, if you got 100, from 1 to 100, let's say. This one is a bit complicated. Maybe you don't use this one. For this one, let's say 17. Okay, so you just have a 17 units. So for your labor requirement, 17, and then for your machinery requirement, there's a possibility here we have 1 machine, 2 machine, and 3 machine only. Clear? For the machine for piling. Okay, let's say for your mixer because you may have mixer you cannot have if there's 17 of them, there's 17 mixer Clear? Then maybe per block here will be 1, 1, 1, and so on. So your mixer. But people wise, yes, if it is 17 per unit here, let's say I got 3 general worker and 1 so-called, this item are interlinked. There's one grouping. How many piling machine, how many operator? Don't have 3 piling machine got 30 operators, in trouble. Okay. But this one, the workers, those items that are related to the equipment part you will follow the equipment computation. Let's say now, if I see this one, this diagram okay. So this I say is 1 machine, 1 piling 2 and 3 here. So this figure here I will times 3. But all these, so-called like this excavation one. So even excavation, got the machine one, more often than not, you cannot have 17 excavator working in this small area. So same case like this is 1 excavator working, 2 and 3 excavator working. So on these factors here will be, whatever you put it here will be times 3. Okay? Now this one individual already. That means your formwork and the concrete thing starts is individual. If this one is for 1 unit, if it's 30, you times 30 already. You need these 30 people going to be there. Okay? So this is how on the manpower requirement, the number of units will detect. Like this case, 17 units. So 17, this figure will be, I put another color, this one. Will be times 17. If it's 100, you times 100 already. Yeah? No, not excavator. I form more. The green one. Okay? So this is how you. Why you do this one? Because this one, when you add all together already, ultimately, it doesn't mean that here got 100 people. I mean, the figure here, ultimately your labor requirement. Your labor requirement, ultimately, you need this diagram drawn out. This diagram drawn out. This diagram drawn out will tell you how many in week 1, how many workers are there. Week 2, how many workers. Week 3, how many workers. And also week 1, how many machine, all these sort of things are there. Okay? But the machine one, you tie it on terms of a block basis. But on worker, will be on the unit basis. Because this unit is for per one. If you're talking about in your layout, it so happens that this one is 17. So whatever figure after I do all this thing already in to transfer to your AON and transfer to your graph paper already, then that items figure there will be times 17 for your labor requirement. Machinery requirement is not times 17. It's under your how many blocks. Okay, so this one machinery requirement for this particular person will be times 3. All these figures here will be
Times 3.
These items here, like these items will be times 3. I hope you understand, because it's illogical to have 17 piling frame there. 17 excavator there is ridiculous lah. Because we are doing by block basis. So this is then a practical way of how the contractor size up their temporary building, whether to put here or put here, how big they are depending on people working per week basis, or some of them may want to design per month basis. Okay, so per week maximum maybe together got 80 people. Okay? Or you want to work on per month basis, you find that on the average there could be 90 people. So then you say, okay, my so-called canteen is designed for our 90, maybe 90% or 80% going to eat there. Then you size up the table and chair, and then your worker quarters. If there are 90 there, you must give them, each one must have a space. They cannot be sharing one, isn't it? So this how then you size up the space for the workers. There's one thing I didn't mention to you all, is the site staff. Site staff usually won't stay at the project site one. They all time all go home one, because the company give them cars, every type of thing. Very rare they stay here. Okay. Unless that area is in a very remote area, then they have a special so-called for site staff.
So
then you build for them.
For the question that we have to identify the temporary structure, right?
Yeah.
The red line is the
boundary lah.
The boundary. So we need to identify scaffolding, all those.
No. The boundary will give you the idea. This is the maximum things that you can put for your so-called temporary buildings or your
temporary services.
Services or the thing. Okay. So then this one now, the red color one is for your safety, the hoarding. Okay. So hoarding is the cheap hoarding will be the zinc sheet plus so-called timber strut and all these things. If you want a more advanced one, then will be more costly or this sort of thing. So all I need is you need to put for safety side there will be a hoarding, but you can see this is all concealed. You must have your in and out, ingress and egress. All these things you need to show. Clear? So where to put your
door,
traffic to come in, and then which one to go out. It could be from the same one, or it could be from in one way, out another way. You have to give reason why. So, and then on the so-called environmental compliance, you may have your wash basin here, wash basin there, and so on. Which you seldom hear me talk about it. So when you want to do a proper site there, you have to comply with all these small items. It's not in your notes also. Okay? Or it could be here, but haven't reached there yet lah. See, it's in the in one of the items here lah.
Health and safety.
I think no. Production planning. It's under here. I think you go to production planning. There's something on site layout one. See, the production planning subdivision. We are going to cover this Friday lah. After the balance of this, I think there is something on site layout planning one. So site layout is under your production planning. It's a very critical one. There you are. You see? It's under your production planning there. Okay? So these are some of the things. You see, what are things to look into? There you are. Location, building space for contractor, storage tool. You see, oh, it's here. Clear? It's under production planning. If you want a more detailed one, you can Google to look into what other content for safety, for all this stuff thing there. Fuel storage. There are a lot, but certain times your project don't necessarily have all. Okay? So this is how, if you want, you can have a look into all this. Okay? Yeah. So once that is done already, for this one, then you can identify to your AON. I believe you do AON, and then from there you get your labor and your machinery requirement. So this is per unit, clear? Because I said to work on per unit, clear? Okay, on per unit. So then later on, if your project like this one is 17, then you times 17 for your human requirement. I call it the labor requirement, the people requirement, and then the machine better follow the C on the block basis. Okay, and then you can size up already what are things to put on all this empty space here. And then the access lah, the safety things lah. If you have this one, if you have another one, this one, let's say this one, same case. Your calculation is now you got 25 already. You times 25, and then your temporary things could be around all these areas here lah. Okay. Now for this one, you take this one. Now got how many already? Yeah, so many blocks. Okay. Usually you can see even that all these blocks to a contractor, like if you ask to do all this under one phase lah. Okay. So this is considered one block. So you calculate per block. All this is per block. So there may be 17 or some, there may be 15 or some, there could be so on. See, these are the figures. If you want to plan for this one, let's say for this whole project at one go, that means your so-called people to contain this one will be how many numbers, I don't know. It could be so number 1, number 2, maybe 200 or 300. So your figure here will be times 2 or 300 already. In terms of this item here, the green color one. Yeah. But for this one here, piling all this sort of thing, if there's a piling things,
block basis.
then will be this already. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 26. You got 26 frame there. For sure one. You cannot have one frame there. I tell you, sampai tu also cannot finish the project. Clear? Clear now? That's how you compute. Let's say your concrete mixing plant. You will have either one here for each of them, and so on. That's how. That's why you have to use a little bit of common sense on machine requirement. But manpower definitely, because we are calculating by per unit. Okay, this is per unit to get this thing done. You can see. You get it done within half a day. Clear. So you must have this number of people to get it done per unit half a day. You cannot get the things done. Okay. I hope you are clear on this. Which one you choose? Like you choose this one, then take this number, and then try to do on the green area or whatever. Will be your so-called temporary buildings allocations lah. Okay. Or sometimes you say that okay, this one you want to assume that this is a future development, then use this one for your so-called temporary building locations lah. So don't use this one as highlighter one. You may want to transpose this one to a black and white item. Is enough already, because this is for your data calculation. This one is more important for your temporary building allocation. Give reasons and so on. Right? Because unless you got a very powerful Adobe, then can editing here. Because I don't have. I can't do anything. I think there's a advanced version. You can do editing and put all things here. Okay. So maybe you can do into a so-called plain one, then you can put all the sign. You can put here your square or box, everything. Then you use your so-called this one insert whatever you want the shape of the thing to tell what they are. Or your description. So see you're more advanced in terms of this thing, then you can do that. Okay. Yeah.
So for the IPA, if a few elements we do subcon, then our IPA.
No, IPA, if subcon also you need to put a subcons there like this one. For example, mechanical this one or under NSCs you take this one. Let's say it's your plumbing or under plumbing. Okay. So you can see this one, instead of those 5 A, B, C, D, you put
just one.
Plumbing, NSCs. But the duration is here already. 8 days per unit given to this NSCs. Clear? Then your electrical. Another one. From here to here could be 2, 4, 6.5 days. Electrical. NSCs. There you are. If there's another one, there's aircon. So I don't have it here. If aircon, if you think that it's not necessary, then you take it out. So you want NSCs instead of all this. If you do it yourself, these are the duration given to you already. You follow? If you put NSCs, then you need to have this IPA also for NSCs. When they are coming in, when they are to be finishing. Clear? So Same case, maybe some of them you're talking about the finishing, you want the analysis to do. Okay, for example, okay, specialist work, skin coating, suspended ceiling, you know, analysis, 2 days for them to do per unit, per unit. So up to you lah, depending on your planning. Try to avoid using analysis too often lah, because I want to see your logic sequencing lah. Even analysis, you need to sequence them also. You can't run one. So because the duration is all there to control how long to finish a particular.
So this one is not unit per days, man.
No. This one is how many days you finish one unit.
Yeah. But just now you say for the roof, you say it can complete for 2 days. So
per unit, let's say for this one, piling.
Yeah.
With a piling frame, you should be able to finish in 2 days, because this quantity is from your, I just put arbitrary, let's say I put 32 for ease of calculation. Okay, so 32 divided by, because this one is
2 days.
2 days to finish. Known already. We are working reversely to get this one. In fact, I'm supposed to be giving you 2 points per hour, then you should be getting 2 days out, or 16 hours here. Then you convert to 2 days.
So we're using a days to find the productivity rates.
Yeah.
Not the productivity.
I'm supposed to give you this one to find out. Now I already the answer given to you already. So you need to just work out for future reference only on the productivity unit.
This 30 units fixed one just for reference only.
This one 30 units is to help me compute 1 unit. Because these are the actual one is from the data from this one.
Typical project.
Now you see here, all these are existing project running on, all the information given to you are all existing item. Okay. It's still in progress one, but going to complete already. See? Okay. Oh, never mind. See? You can see now.
Microsoft project Microsoft
see?
project
That's why I get this data only for you. This one are hidden.
Microsoft project.
See? So these are the data is existing one. You can see the details. Wait now. See, See? So you can see, I'm only taking this one only. See the units here? I take one of them because to do 180 or 500 same one, because one block 30 units is 400 days, all of them around 400 days on. Because you need 20 groups or 10 groups to go in to finish it off. You can see, I need to take one only. One so-called, like this one, let's say 13, I start from here to here, until the turfing. Turfing, you can see here. So these are the figures I give you. These are the days already, all details here already. See here? I just take from there, I just convert it only. So this is their planning one. This is actual project they are planning one. Now it's in progress. Clear? So it's up to you to come up with something of this nature, but using more, how do you call it? This one is using the software to generate. To me, a lot of people just click only get this diagram. But you know what you are doing. That's why I'm asking you to do. Because all these items here, okay, when you put your IPA, you know what you are doing already. Then from this IPA, when you do your AON, this diagram will come up. You see? This diagram.
Just now
this diagram will come out. Because this is using the software method, you are using manual method. Manual one is more powerful. You know what you are doing. This one only click, only start here, the link for you. Inside there, the computer link for you. Whether right or wrong, I checked with so many of them. Quite a lot of them, the engineers all do all these things, they can't explain to me. It is the computer tell me this way, this is the answers.
Oh, so they are grouping, they didn't separate out the concrete forward.
No.
They just do some
that's why
everything.
they do this way, but I break it up.
Or
break
break
down.
break it up, more sophisticated already. So you can see actual planning, can you imagine that? So I break it up into 15 days or what for you. I want to run it out, I don't want to put 10 days, then you find that it's difficult to do my division. Clear? Huh? Clear? So this actually things have been done, you can see. Huh? Not so many things that what you do. You can see this the real planning some people doing. Okay? So these are the control. These are the controls. Huh? So these are the control quantity. See? They don't use quantity. Actually, how to get this thing is at the back there. There's a quantity one. So that's how they get all these figures. So I'm telling you the steps to get it done. Okay. So when you get it done, then you work reversely to ultimate product. So once you do your AON already, then you go back to your transfer to your labor and machine resource requirement. So that one AON already your assignment on question 2 done already. So until the productivity, until resource requirement for 1 unit.
This one actually everyone's same.
Yeah, all same one. Everyone doing the same one, except only.
No, the element same lah.
No, this one is only your quantity to tell your productivity difference slightly.
This quantity different.
And then this one will be different already. Everyone I can tell you will have a different type of combination. I can tell you that.
Yeah, the only same is our duration, right?
Yes. This is because you can't run. This is actual project is ongoing. This is duration. You can't run. Okay, for that one is 30 units. They're basing on 30 units to get this one. So I just convert it to 1 unit because you are working on 1 unit. So this duration is there already. Okay, it's only this one is up to you to change because different group will have different figures already. And your AON will be different because some of them say, okay, this one finish, I start that one. This one finish, that one, I start that one. All could be totally different. And then your resources will be different in terms of different week or different month will be different. Okay? 20 groups or 20 different figures. So I can assure you, if all same, something is wrong. Clear? Clear now? So, so I've done until the AON already. Then the layout things, as I say, so please I repeat now, the layout things, how many here? You use the 1 unit one, you times the number just to size up your template items only. Storage lah, these are the things lah. Yeah. So then the rest will be your health and safety meta statement. That is your question 3, 2 or what. And then the other one will be another meta statement. Is it correct? For the sub-element. So now sub-element. So this is considered main element. Clear? What below these are how many main elements here in my one is 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? Then if you don't have this one, then some of you only got 5 only. You know? Yeah. If let's say this is your so-called M&E will be your choosing this one. Then you choose which one. Let's say plumbing. How to do in slabs. Clear? The detail, the steps, how to get it done properly and all this other thing. That is your so-called under your plumbing. If your plumbing, if you want to do 4 will be better. If not, at least like underground one or this one in slabs this one in doing the sanitary stack, that means is exposed one. Okay? So this one is within walls. Okay? So you can see when you do M&E, it don't finish in one go or not. Wait for the concrete slab ready before casting the ground ready, then only this one start. And wait for the so-called column and all this come out, then only this step will start. After that, before casting the slab, your services, those want to bury will be there. After the wall up ready, then only within wall will be inside. But these are the time given to them per unit.
So how about if my element didn't have M&E, but my item...
If you don't have, as I say, you must introduce this basic one. Because no building can function without plumbing, sanitary, electrical, and this sort of thing. If you don't have, you must have. Then you just put the NSCs because up to you already.
Specialist work.
Must have. If don't have, please, your BQ don't have, must make it complete. Okay? But external work is nothing because this one is, for can be part and parcel of your building work, or some of you don't have this item. If got, then you just fill in, same thing. The only thing is your IPA will be a little bit more. Okay, that's all.
So about the element my group have, but the productivity rate here didn't have that.
You see, basically these are the basic so-called items for you. If you really want what? For example, which one that you have here don't have one? Example.
Like staircase, because I think my staircase is very luxury.
No. You see, if you see here now, who say don't have? What? See here?
I mean if
There you are. You see who don't have?
oh yeah, I mean if some
No, let's say it's hidden inside the system here. If you find that, as I say, which are the one that is controlling? You may want to have a staircase as a separate. It's up to you. But then maybe if you staircase separate, there here maybe another so-called. It can be I put 0.5, but this one and this one concurrently. To draw that one is the same time one, your duration. Because it happened at the same time, half day. You must finish because another gang doing your staircase only. So if I combine this one, then here the people will be more only. If you put the staircase separate, that means here you got one group and then the another group. But the duration is still 0.5 also. Half a day must finish it off. Something of that nature lah.
So,
Okay?
I want to ask, for this one, right, concrete for column and staircase.
No,
So,
see, you look at it, right? This our construction sequence, especially the frame, is very critical. You do until your ground level already. Okay? So, this item here, we call it substructure in the sense that when I say substructure is your work below lah. See here, substructure work below. So you do it until your ground slab. Ground slab. Okay, 111. Look at the 111 until your ground slab and then car porch. Okay. So then your superstructure is started from your so-called. You can see why this one is the starting one. Okay. You see this one? I didn't put formwork. Other time is formwork starting one or not. But this one column must be the steel start.
Steel start.
You don't get put formwork start, then how to put in your steel? Are you clear?
yeah.
You know, you must put your steel already, then you need your column come, then you pour concrete. Clear? Then this construction method by this group here will be the slab and the beam at one go. See here?
If one go, the quantity you combine now.
You combine now.
So,
if you want to follow this one, you combine. If no, you break it. Clear?
Okay.
Clear? So it's all towards a combination of your quantity only. But the duration is here already.
Last time you mentioned about the driving quantity is about this.
Yeah, this is driving quantity lah. Okay? It's whether you want to combine or not combine. If your planning is this method of construction, then you combine the quantity to the quantity will only help this one to determine this one only.
The productivity.
This one only. Clear? It's for your future reference. This is a combined one. This is the productivity rate. If you spread it out, maybe it's like different figure. Okay? Because process is different already. Okay? So a lot of things are here is slightly different. Why? Because they combine. So that means you separate it. If you want to separate, it's okay. Then the duration to me, if it's half, you separate, let's say, also half. It's also half there. It's okay one. Because they are doing almost at the same time. Is that only with this one, maybe your labor requirement here, one group, and then the one another group. So there will be slight variation depending on, as I say, two project manager will never do the same thing one. So it doesn't mean that combine is the correct one. No. You split, it's so correct. It's only end of the day. How are you going to do it now? This is the one you have to tell your correct story. Okay. This is the one to tell the correct story. They will determine your duration and all these things. Any questions? Okay. So now
this assignment, no need to introduce lag or.
But no.
The relationship.
You only do one unit only. So this assignment is to do one unit only. So as I say, for doing this exercise per unit, I want you to do the finish start relationship. Okay. If you really want to make your planning a very so-called sophisticated the method is this. As I say, a good planner will always plan finish start. A good planner always do finish start because this is the easiest way to explain to professional to the judges all don't know construction one. Okay? If you use all this very funny type of finish start leak lag they very blur. So how to do it? Let's say so you have this item here. Let's say this is per unit. per unit, 1 unit. Okay, so 1 unit, you calculate the duration. That's why it's all the time start, finish, start relationship. Then the next one will be so-called start, finish. So this I call it all the time finish, start relationship. 1 unit. Now, if you want to talk about per block, per block. If you're talking about per block already. Okay. So now, I always say this is unit 10, this is unit 20, this is unit 30, this is unit 0. Okay. So what you do is this. If you want to, usually realistically it should be this way. So even though this is item number 1, so I put here will be 1A, 1B, 1C. On the same item, I put 1A, 1C. Why? Because you can see here 1A,
Excavate first.
finish, 1B, start. Then here 1C, start. This is finish, start, finish, start relationship all the while. Why you do this way? The question is this. No people will do all the 30 units already, then only start the column. Is it correct? So what you usually do? First 10 units, 0 to 10. See? Then here will be your so-called, what do you call it? This now is the beam, the column start already. Okay, clear?
Superstructure.
The superstructure, the column starts already. Now you know? See? Then you, from the column, then you do your slab and this thing. So after this one, another, because this one will be proceeding already. So this is how you make your so-called project planning, or whatever things that you use all the time going for finish, start relationship. And the explanation is very simple. Everybody can understand one. You put a lot of all this leak, it's very complicated. Are you clear? So always go for this one. Similarly, if you want to do 1 unit, you want to do this way, can. Then insert 1 unit there. Let's say you think that your unit is very big, then you divide into 2. Then from here, it says here half a unit, done already, half a unit, then start.
But for simplicity, we choose this.
Yeah,
Simplicity.
because your unit is very small. You finish, start. But there are certain times that you may have to do this because due to especially the M&E to be embedded on. Yeah. So that means okay, this one after this one finish already, half of it your M&E may want to come in already. So it's more to discussing all go for finish, start relationship. If you think it's too long for this to wait M&E, then you can bring into part A and part B. Then A here move, A, B here move according to here. You're still moving. Then this one can link back already. So end of the day, very nice one. Okay. That's why I always go for finish, start type of doing things will be neater. Explain is easier. Don't go at all sorts of formula. This one must take this one figure, then must take that figure, and already which figure to take also, nobody knows. Finish, start, you know already. It's very easy. Okay? I hope this will help you to some of your query. If you want to make it, this is the way to do it for your AON style or your IPA style. So when you do this way, that means that this item you have to split already. Okay? This item here. Here. You have to split already. Okay? Then you have to split it. If you think that this one, formwork and power cap, you can, the term that you use is maybe in terms of so-called axis or in terms of percentage. I think axis is always better one for planning. Axis. Because when you plan your project, all this got axis one. In the project there will be A, let's say it's to D, B, C. So A to B, or B to C. Finish, then what start. Using axis. It will be one way. Here is ABC, then here will be, will be 1, 2, 3, 4, isn't it? So you can, know where they are. Are you clear? So it's up to you to break, how you want to break it. If not, we'll be assuming that the whole item is at one go already. Okay? So that's why I say for simple building, usually seldom break it up into so many. But we're talking about 30 units now. And then you can see now, for this one is exactly the same like for this building here. When they plan that time, they can never cast at one go. It's too massive. Okay? So it's almost 1 acre, that means 44,000 feet square. You know. This floor slab, easy 44,000 feet square per floor. So no way that you can cross 44,000 feet square per day one. So then they will break it up into all these things. For the project planner will be sector A, B, C. Or then subsectors up to them. But then your this type of thing for the IPA will be adjusted accordingly. You always tie back to how you want to do in reality. Yeah.
So the AOA can draw in A3.
Yeah. It's an AON diagram.
Because if can I draw like this?
No, there's no constraint. That's why I say as long as I find it interesting. This I think to me is will be your frame. Because I don't have to look at detail. I believe this will be your frame on your work below already.
Or below first.
See? Because you can never move anything until the frame start at least your first floor. Then only the other thing where to start. But there's usually I can tell you M&E you should start from here already. M&E. You know why? Your buried items. Once you cast everything, you're gone already. You see here? The M&E will tell you that you must see here? Underground concealed services. You better put here somewhere, is here already. You know something is wrong. You cast everything there. How to put in your sewage pipe, you tell me. Are you clear?
So the M&E is placed after WBLF and
No, before the ground being finished, before your slab casting.
before slab.
Yeah, you have to, because you know how to put in. See? So I look at it, definitely something not logical already, isn't it? Sometimes the nature immediately I can tell where it was wrong already. Right? Something of that nature you must logically how things are done. One is done, it's okay already. It's not to find out how nice and no. Logic, the logic thing. You see, because if you have this item in this already, it's easier for you to do your IPA already, because they'll tell you which one to link earlier. If you don't have this one, let's say put the plumbing on it. Then more often than I can assure you, your plumbing will be after your frame everything, then your plumbing start. Then if you ask you one question, how to put that one inside there below ground one? Oh, sorry, wrong already. Start. You reschedule again.
So it's like the types of we choose the sanitary fittings or we choose to sub out to the subdivision.
Whatever.
AON also we don't have to include already.
But then,
AON we
no.
don't
Have.
You
still
need
have to include.
whatever they say this one you add NSCs. The NSCs need to come in also. Because you tell them when the NSCs will come in. Yeah. It doesn't mean that you don't do. But in your planning, who to come in is not your people. NSCs must come in already. Clear? Look at this diagram.
The process.
See, you say this one, the services must come in after this, let's say, okay? Then the NME people must come into this one here. Yeah. Then there's another one, they will come in, that says the wall finish or frame finish already, then they will come in already. But you know that these are the duration given to them.
Then the MSC fill in at which column?
No,
Just put the dash
says,
on. Just put the dash.
everything will be under this category, since you don't have. Only thing is the missing one is this one or blank quantity blank
Remark.
No, the quantity blank. NSS, you put here NSS.
How many I put in the remark?
Here put blank, then here you can say it's by NSS. The remark there is up to you. Both of them you need to have, because let the NSS control the things already. But you tell them I control the time. I control the time. You know that they are sleeping there. They don't know when to come in. I control when you come in. So that's why this is important. When you must come in, this one when you must come in, so that my project can finish on schedule.
And if the work is carried out by NSC, do I still need to allocate the resources? The labor and equipment, do I still need to allocate for the...
Good question. Generally, the details will be more towards the so-called, if it's a plumbing one, it will be plumber plus the general worker, but the numbers, the numbers you may have to check with them. If not, then you have to,
Or we still need to include the
Yeah. Because ultimately, even subject you need to know what are the potential labor content, because you're going to size up your canteen, size up your toilet facilities, all these things.
But this one is only for one sub element, right? For the
Yeah.
labor, just one sub element.
Pardon? No, your
Side
NS6.
layout.
Your NS6.
Side layout, side layout.
Side layout.
Yeah, on this more to side layout things.
Side layout.
Oh.
Side
On
layout
side
need to
layout.
total
Because side layout,
labor.
you need the group effect to size up your temporary structures and
你的 project 有
facilities and all this kind of
100
thing.
个 general labor，
对
你要 set up 一个100个 general
对
labor 的 canteen。
Okay, you need to size up. You cannot be, this one only 3 people working here, then no need canteen lah. I mean, example lah.
所以你整个 project
This for sizing
labor 都要放
your layout only. This one only for sizing up layout language
Layout
only.
lah, layout.
So you need their, you call them, hey, how many people they will let you know. Or if not, you just put a reasonable figure then. If it's all this, electricians, the plumber, you know, sanitary thing is a plumber. Or if you're talking aircon, then there's aircon people. See, but here don't have aircon. Majority I see your BQ don't have aircon, that's why I don't put it here. In this project got aircon now. See, okay. Any questions? So the rest are quite straightforward already. So this only this one for your layout. I give you the diagram. You see, so how you want to take it from here, the diagram, your cut and paste or whatever thing. So don't worry if there are many, doesn't mean anything. It's just only multiplying only, and sizing your open space here. What to put where only. It's the same exercise one, or maybe some here, some here, some here. Up to you. You give reasons why you want to do that way. If this, let's say, if this project is your limit, let's say this project is a limit. You say then you try to say this is my temporary space for my allocation of the things. So if you say that this one is my project phase, that means that you are doing this part and this open space for your sizing of your temporary things. That's okay. Just an exercise, just to get to know. This one is for those doing the 5 or 6 story type thing. You don't take. This one, even though it's like a semi-D, you take it assuming that it's a it's a semi-D or bungalow. I think this motor is semi. You take it as something like your link house, and then these are open space. All these things are for your sizing of your so-called temporary services and
The
building.
temporary services can put outside of the boundary.
No, usually you must be within your
the
rate
boundary,
one. Outside, you can on
Special case,
condition you have to talk to the neighbor to rent or this other thing. Okay? But within here is definitely FOC already. This is the rule. Sometimes because of the construction of nature that is so it's impossible to do inside here, then you may have to talk to the neighboring one. But what I'm giving to you is every time you should have an open space for you to do lah. Not so complicated lah. See? Like this one, all this got a certain space for you to do to work up your temporary building or whatnot. So this is not existing
So
project.
when
Yeah.
add the shapes inside,
Yeah.
I can straight away take the shape to cover the tree.
Pardon? Yeah, this one is just for future. At the end of the day, end of the day, these are your open space for you to do. These are open space for you to. Clear. So this is the end product. It's more towards the end purchaser. Or this is in future what you get. This thing you should be getting. See? Even there are some people, let's say here we'll put a temporary building over here. See, but on condition that make sure that your sewage does not run here. If your sewage run here, you're finished. Hey, you have to shift your building before. Clear. So usually these are the things lah. Usually try to avoid road area because there's a possibility there are sewage line running here, or there are certain services running there, and so on. If no choice already, then you may have to do that. Then you write the reason why.
We need to identify the sewage system.
No. This project is this way. You only use the green space there lah. For your so-called like all these things. This one, or here future development things. I think it's taken already. This one taken already. Just now I think you're taken already.
Just now got a project, got 3 phase one, then that one can
Which one?
3 group use
Which
together. I saw a project got 3 phase. Wait,
But
down.
to me,
This one. Phase
but
1,
to
phase
me,
2, phase 3.
it can. I really purposely I got 23 or 24 sets already so each one got 1 set. Just do 1 phase will do lah. In this case, if you think that you're going to do your phase 3 under this highlighted one, then you use a highlighted and open space for your so-called temporary things. Okay? No need to have 3-person sharing. Each one can have one, like this one. All this area were your area for your temporary things.
Also, if the layout plan got 3 phase, I just choose one phase.
Yeah, take one, then you talk on them. That this one you can see more than one phase one. So you take this one. So at this one, the future diagram, this was the area for your sizing of your things. Clear?
Okay.
Something of that nature lah. But it's all below. These are the area you can work on only, no? Or here can work on here, you know? These are the areas for this big item. Okay. So just only to learn how to do layout sizing on it. Your facility, services and the temporary building sizing on it. It can be 1,000 just then bigger area, bigger things on it. But your item is only 1 unit. Planning for AOA, AON is still 1 unit only. Clear? How we are clear? Don't confuse between the two. So this one big doesn't mean that very complicated now. It just work out the figures. Whatever you just look at the numbers, then you multiply that one. It's for the sizing.
So
sizing
there's a question about choose one sub or element for the labor. And
so now, if you choose this one already is the main level. So you asked to so-called work on the sub-element for the method statement. So this could be one of the area lah. If you choose that one, this is the main element. I call it lah. So this will be from here 1A until all these are all the
sub-element.
Here will be your 1A will be your sub-element, and then this one from here onward lah is your sub-element already. Okay, so you can see in your notes here there are 2 things. Be careful on the assignment. No, this is my assignment. My assignment questions. Okay. So you can see here, one of them is on your identify, okay, one element only. Clear?
One element only.
Select one element for this exercise. One element, here it means this level already.
The big element, the main element. But then this one is for 1 unit or?
Yeah, it's okay. That means where is the one? Okay. So this, if you look at it, this is your main element. That means for this one will be your working out your so-called labor and machinery requirement. Okay. So this is your, I call it main element. There's another questions here. Okay, this is the main element. This one is your sub-element. The method statement is for sub-element. See the difference? So this one is the top level. Okay, black color one. That's not done. This one is the any one of them is for the
Method statement.
Are you clear now? You see the questions? Green color. This one is for the green color. Okay, so this one is for your, let's say I use blue color. This one is your blue color. Oh, yellow color. So this is your blue color. Clear? See the difference? The sub-element, isn't it? Method for the sub-element. That means go to very detailed one. The sub-element means a very detailed one. Because when you do for, this is carry out formwork for columns and staircase, you must tell how are you going to carry out your formwork in the safe, in the quality manner and so on. All the things that need to be done there. Okay. So this one is for your resource allocation, this level, one of them. Other you can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one you choose? Clear? So to me, not problem. The moment you have done this already, and your AON, you got all the answers already, isn't it?
Yes.
Which one is no problem? Just take that one out. That's it. Are you clear? Because once you do your AON, once you do your IPA, AON, then your resource allocate already, So which one do you want? Okay, number 1, then this whole chunk number 1, you just put it there. It's all done already. Because you have to transfer all this thing there, ma? Yeah. Huh? So it's not a problem. So these are all your control to get your what you need resources, ma? On the element side. Huh? Okay, any other questions? Yeah?
Regarding the question 2, right?
Yeah.
30 marks.
Yeah.
How to identify the labor and machinery requirements. So
Yeah.
how should I answer this question?
That's why you can see my
Based on
guideline.
the process.
No, my guideline to you, all the various steps already. You say this is why 13 marks, then you know lah. Huh? Why 13 marks? This is, you get 13 marks lah. This one you need, get 30 marks lah. Until you change it to the table. See? Very clear?
Until the bar chart.
Yeah lah. That's where you get your labor location. That is 30 marks. Okay.
One more question. Are you going to postpone the submission date?
Pardon? Basically, it's supposed to submit by week 11. Today is week 10.
Yes.
So I think the latest is week 12.
So
Because I
12
need,
Friday,
I need at least so-called 1 week to mark. And your paper are still not yet finished marking. So by the time, our rule is by week 14 you will get your result already. So okay, this one I give you extra 1 more week. I believe with this information, with all 8 people working on, should be able to get something reasonable out. Unless there's a lot of them don't help chip in. I think it's very unfair to those who really contribute. Okay. I have done almost everything for you already. Guideline, all this I think given to you. So you try your best to work out. So you want me to have a prior comment, all these things, send it earlier. Don't get weak. 12 Thursday coming in, tomorrow submit. So it's quite unfair to me. Send earlier, I can comment then. If you want, then you correct all this thing. Yeah, another important thing is, I think until April, the whole thing is shutting down already. So I believe that you need to comment on our so-called the feedback. Student feedback.
Student survey.
You have to look at it and then comment whatever thing that is genuinely one or what, then do accordingly. Because our figure is still very low. Our department